everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for The Question Number One. This is a new book from DC Comics from the All In series of comics that are coming out. This is a debut series for Renee Montoya's version of The Question. In this issue, we find Renee Montoya has a new gig after being fired from being the commissioner over at Gotham, having Vandal Savage take over. She's now been recruited by the Justice League to kind of keep an eye on things in the Watchtower, maybe be a little bit of a sheriff, voice of reason, because the Justice League feels that there's something that's a little bit off, but they can't really quite put their finger on it. And of course, they are right. Something's amiss in the Watchtower with this new Justice League, and it is up to Renee Montoya to find out what's going on. This issue is written by Alex Segura with art by Cian Tormey, Romy LaFardo Jr. on colors, letters by Willie Schubert. I really enjoyed this issue. I love the idea of Renee Montoya as the sheriff. The updated look, of course, it's the normal garb that the Question normally would carry, but she's carrying like this rifle on her back that's it's used to stun people. So it's kind of like the way she can keep the peace in the Watchtower. Now, obviously, in the Watchtower, you would expect things to be very secure, but of course, as Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman have found out, as well as some of the other heroes, there's something off here. I will say a lot of this issue, there's narration, and one of the things that sometimes in a Question comic throws me off a little bit is that there's always a lot of narration, because the Question is a character. Both versions of the Question, they really are very introspective characters, which means that there's a lot of inner dialogue, there's a lot of monologuing, there's a lot of thinking about things that are going on, and just kind of analyzing the perspective. I think Alex Segura does a really good job in, like, within a page and a half, maybe 2 pages, just catch you up. What's Renee Montoya been up to for a little while, right? Who is this version of the Question? So I really appreciate the efficiency of that, because for new readers, this is very welcoming. I would say you don't really have to read anything other than maybe the DC All In special, so you know what's going on with the Justice League going forward. But that's really about it. I really love the idea of Renee having different types of relationships with different members of the league. Right, we see her interact with Batman, with Superman, and Wonder Woman, and she approaches each one of them very differently. Um, so that's really intriguing. And then of course there's people that she's gonna have to rely on while she's working there, other members of the league and staff. So that's all very, very cool. Now, CM Tormey, I really appreciate the art. Overall, it's been something that I've seen Tormey's work plenty in other titles, including Nightwing. So I was very excited to see where this was going to go, and I was not disappointed. We have, of course, the slower scenes. There's a lot of mood setting and just like these images, and maybe even like a little bit of introspective type of art. Whereas when we need the big action, we see it. When we see the Question talking to some of these other characters, you can see very well the difference in height, their perspectives, like just, Superman and Wonder Woman, of course, very imposing. Batman always in the shadows, like all those things. The art team really gets right. Like I said, the only thing that I'm still getting used to is really um, the all the narration. But I think it looks very well. It's actually done in blue with white lettering, so that's a little bit easier to kind of keep track of as well. So I really appreciate that as well. So yeah, there's a fun mystery set up all the way towards the end of the issue, so that's going to be great to kind of see where this is going. I don't know if this is going to be a full ongoing. It's always hard to tell with some of these tertiary characters, like how successful the run will be. But if it continues to be as intriguing as it is, I can see this going at least 12 issues, if not longer. So yeah, very excited for the future of this series. But if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.